Brizz in the building. First of all, I like to thank God. Second of all, I like to thank my whole Black Compass family on both sides, you know what I'm saying? And one other thing I like to say, any artists out there that want to be an artist and want to stay a star and don't want to have to worry about the media being all in your battles, all on your records, dancing, come to Black Compass. Yo, Black Compass Media. I'm here with the Midwest legend, St. Louis own, Ice Pack Ill. What's going on, bro?
It's going good, man. Ice Pack Ill, chill, who you know, cooler niggas, smack. I get paid to make a fool of niggas. I'm feeling good, man. It's an honor to be on your show and chopping it up with you.
Thank you, bro. It's an honor to have you on, man. Been watching you for a long time. Definitely rock with your work, man. It's an honor to get you up here, man. What you been up to, man? How's life? How's everything going?
Man, everything going good, bro. I pretty much been on a family time, man. Mm-hmm. Just moved into the new crib. You know, look, baby Ill, he'll be 3 this year. You know, man, I pretty much just been on family time, getting my business in order, aligning things for my re-entry in the culture, basically, like put myself in a comfortable state where I can be free mind, free spirited, you know, just have a clear head and an appropriate approach in the game. So that's pretty much, but I just been watching the culture from a distance and kind of just more so on the family time, man. I've been enjoying being a dad for real, adapting to that new lifestyle.
Dope, man. That's a wonderful thing to hear, bro. Now in terms of what made you want to say, you know what, now's the time for me to get back into the ring and make my return. What made you feel that way?
Man, knowing, like, to be honest, I never was comfortable not displaying my gift to the world, not being active. But it was just a statement that had to be made that was more so bigger than the opportunities that were presenting themselves at the time. Right. Like I'll speak on it more so in my battles in full detail. That's how I'm gonna do it. Like speak the storyline out. But it was more so like I know the fans always get on me like, "Hey man, when you jumping back in and when you jumping back in." But at the time that I made my exit out of the game, you could see the struggles that I had re-entering back in whatever league I attempted to go on. So it was like, man, I had to put my foot down, regardless of how the approach was, to get an understanding from leagues as far as a business aspect on what I was worth, what I was willing to accept, and what would happen in the event my worth wasn't appreciated or they displayed in any event that they wouldn't basically pay me what I was worth, knowing well I knew that every other party knew my value, knew my stock. But in the time that I pretty much, bro, may have been said in the previous interview, not so much in a financial spot where I could really handle business how I should. I just handled it I handled it the best way I can to make a statement. And that statement, regardless of how people view it, it most definitely was beneficial. And you will see that in the upcoming months. You'll see how I get handled. You know, so that's pretty much all it was, bro. Like a big statement. It probably was drawn out longer than it had to be.
Yeah, it felt like it was a long time, bro. It felt like it was a long time. I mean, just because being a fan of yours, we wanted to see you. You know what I mean? We really wanted to see you. So, you know what I mean?
I know that. And you know something? At times, I feel like that was the gift and the curse, man. Because I know y'all wanted to see me so bad. And I know my hands was tied because every league knew that the culture would like to see me so bad. And any event, like events that transpired to allow them to approach me in the manner in which they did, it was all from a personal, my doing. So I can't be upset or mad at anybody because it's pretty much the storyline that was out about me. People feel like they basically could lowball me. So in the event I know the fans, every time I get put on a flyer and the fans wanting to see me, But at the end of the day, man, I got a son and I got a wife that I have to take care of. I'm not going to degrade myself, but I took a big hit. You know how many fans and how many guys that really supported me that I know not champion behind me as so much as they would and would have in the past. So I know I took the hit over the years. My stock and my following declined. So with that happening, as that was going on and me knowing that going on, there's no way that I could accept anything else besides top dollar because I had already made my statement and put my foot down. And I'm not in a desperate space where I just want to get back on stage. My legacy already was, imprinted. So it's like I had to step back and just allow myself time to, allow the culture time to rest out, let everything, clear up, and then see how they approach me when the game ain't had me. Not to say that I'm just the biggest thing in battle rap, but to allow them time to appreciate my absence and say, hey, you bring something unique to the table, man. We would like to approach you more respectfully. And from this point forward, we want to continue with this same type of relationship, approaching you as we know, if we do approach you any other way, the outcome may be unfavorable. So that's how I looked at it. Y'all niggas gonna come at me correct, or you gonna get chastised. That's just me.
So during this kind of during the time of you taking this stance, was it difficult to see people who was once your fans and supporters, even people in media or bloggers kind of take shots at you and with all the rumors going around and things that was being said about you, how difficult was it to sit back and just kind of see all that, but you never really lashed out, you just kind of stayed quiet and just let people say what they say? How difficult was that?
Yes, it was. I'm gonna tell you, it's two different type of fans that I have.
Okay.
You have wishy-washy guys that the culture is probably 90%. Well, I'm not gonna say 90%. In my case, I'll say about like 70%, 80% of the guys are just they gonna like whatever's popular. Then you have some guys that have really invested, their energy in making sure that they support you, that they put other people on you, and they make sure they letting people know, no, Ill in my top 5. This dude, the coldest dude to ever do it. They give me that energy. So in return, I have a responsibility to display, a certain level of talent and respect for those fans.
Right.
Those are the only fans that could ever hurt my feelings. Somebody that I know I had a personal connection with and I feel like I let down. You know what I'm saying? I feel like I actually have family. If you was a Young Ill fan, a Fly Fam fan, an Ice Pack fan, yes, bro, that hurt my feelings. When I say hurt my feelings to the point where I could log on, if I saw some of those people just saying, dang, bro, or just see them unfollowing me and not tweeting me, that put it in perspective as far as the level of respect I got from certain individuals. I reached a level where I was people's favorite, But the other guys whoever talked down and derogatory me, that never rubbed me the wrong way. Because you have to always understand, I live in a different world than most battle rappers. When I wasn't battle rapping for 3 years, most of the things I was doing probably would be inconvenient, looked at as an inconvenient activities for most battle rappers. Granted the fact they're not from my background, they're not from my area, they don't experience the same things I experienced in the event that they say, fuck battle rap, I'm going to go back to my regular life. When I go back to my regular life, outside of being on stage, it was a lot of inconvenient things, a lot of environments that I involved myself in. So in the back of my mind, I was always plagued with that damn, bro, I damn near got a cult following. Anytime I would get back on stage, these guys even the people that we saying that fell off, bro, soon as they see me in the right light, they know I've always been a genuine hearted guy. I've never been a fucked up individual, but I could never speak on a situation enough to let them know what transpired, what chain of events would have, activated that type of behavior from me. So with them not having that type of clarity, they could be like, fuck Young Gil, man. That's a loser ass dude. He ain't battling, he ain't this. But so I had to just take the good along with the bad. You know, like, I'm gonna make a statement. A lot of people not gonna view it like that. They're gonna draw back from me. Some people still gonna wait around, you know, and some people are not. It's new battlers emerging. I may get lost in a shuffle, thrown to the back burner. And as time progressed, I just had to stick to it, bro, and take everything that came along with it. But like that, I did always want to express that in some way. Yeah. That, man, it was always appreciated when somebody recognized me, tweeted me, or told me I was their favorite. That kept me going. Like, if I go online and somebody tweet me and tell me, hey, man, you the coldest that ever do it. Me coming from where I'm from, I don't get that locally, bro. Like, I could walk out now outside, you know, and a guy could have the nerve to try to treat me like a regular person. You know, they wouldn't acknowledge what I've done for the city at times based on the storyline. But when I go out of town to Houston, when I pop out in New York, bro, I could be dressed like a regular Joe. I could be in any type of setting, man. People go out their way as men with their ladies to walk up on me and say, hey, man, hey, dude, why ain't you doing it? What's happening, man? Wah. Bro, that's
nice pack. Ew.
I know.
We're going to walk up to you.
Yeah.
Sure, yeah.
Right. They going to do that, bro. But, man, I did a lot for the culture, so I never felt nothing, bro. Everything I did for the culture never really got displayed. Like, it's so much stuff there's so many things I did behind closed doors and things that I accepted that never really got put to the forefront. Just me being selfless and me being an easygoing guy. You know, I could have easily got swept up under the rug or spoke on the way I got spoke on because I never was an aggressive dude or a guy that's going to go online, name drop, talk about things that should be handled behind closed doors. That's just me. I handle business like that. I'm not a freak for attention, man. If I got a problem with you or issue, then we need to find some type of way to align up and get it out of line. But people on the outside looking in gonna always have an opinion, and they gonna try to invoke the situation for you to speak on it, talk on it. And one of my biggest things is what's never said never has to be defended. So I said nothing about nobody, but a lot of people said things about me, you know, and I didn't forget it. I didn't forget it. Whether it's a fan or a battle rapper, I didn't forget it. Because at the time, I was taking everything to heart. Anything somebody was saying, a tweet I read, I unfollowed so many people, probably over 1,000 people, just unfollowing them. Because at that time, I wasn't in a space where I could accept illegitimate criticism. I could accept criticism, but I didn't know how to attack or respond to clowns. Then I had to learn throughout this whole experience, and I matured to a level way higher than I was prior. I was a kid when I was introduced to the world, you know. So it's like at that point, you know, I had to learn that some people gonna be clowns, man, and if I entertain them, then I become part of the circus. Right. So I just chill back, kick back, man. Y'all gonna do clown shit, and when y'all see me now, y'all gonna reach out to shake my hand, and that's just part of the circus, you know.
Did you when now at the time of you doing the smack, who is this nigga, or you pulling out the belt on Surf, like you really left like a real like staple in the culture. Like during the time of all this, did you even like? Did it ever hit you that this is like gonna be remembered in the culture forever? Because like I don't think niggas will ever forget that.
Yeah, I always knew it would. Every time I wrote, anytime I did something, back then it stood out because no one was doing it. Every league knew that. No one was doing that 10 years ago. Prior to that, I tied my shoe in a battle in 2007. I want to say, or 2006. That's what got everybody on me. No one was doing that and being creative and innovative. But now they have allowed the same thing that I brought to the table. They look for that in other people in hopes to be able to do exactly what was done to me, to put me in the mix. Now I'm just back in the mix. Everybody's doing that. Everybody attempting to bring the same thing to the table. So it's kind of like once they have that from someone else, they really don't have to draw off me so much. But did I think that? Yeah, I know that when you see somebody pull out something in a battle, when you see someone else reach to the sideline and somebody else talks in the battle and it's not them, I was the first to do that in 2006, 2007. But unless you know the history, you're not going to be able to talk back. G Soldier, Young Ill versus G Soldier. I said, man, you dusty. Would no bitches want to fuck this nigga? Would you holler? And a girl on the sideline said, nah, I wouldn't touch that nigga. Prior to that, that would have been...
Niggas got to do their homework, man. Y'all got to do your homework.
Yeah.
You got to know this.
Yeah, but prior to that, that would have been looked at as cheating in a battle, or that would have been looked at like something like that. I tied my shoe. I pulled out floss. I pulled out a belt, you know.
Hey,
so
they done took it to the next level now. Niggas ain't even doing that now. I done been to events where a nigga done had another dude rap his whole third round for him. Like, he ain't even rap. I
heard that.
Yeah.
What is that, dude? That's too much, bro.
Yeah, it's getting crazy.
Yeah. But, you know, it's good. I always been a guy that I like to see it. I like to see creativeness. I like to see other guys press the bar, whether it's with lyrics or with performance, because it's like, dang, why didn't I think of that first? I wish I would have thought of that, man. That dude. So it's just like competitive with me. Even now, I'm thinking what the culture can tolerate that I could bring to the table, you know, that they can appreciate. And I'm always thinking like that, because if you're not doing something different, there's so many people out now. Everyone sounds alike. Everybody has same storyline. Nobody, no, I ain't gonna say nobody. Some guys do, and those are the guys that stand out. But most guys, man, if you're not bringing nothing unique to the table, you're gonna get mixed in a shuffle. If you under that understanding, then you're gonna be one of the greats. So that's what I try to do, bring something different to the table that's not getting done. So that's my task now at hand. See what I can bring to the table this go around.
And now, at any point, like, did you feel like you was missing out, or kind of like watching Hitman and Verb continue to go at it and go to war and put on for St. Louis? Did you ever feel like, man, I should be out there front line putting on for the town? Like, they out there by themselves kind of putting on?
I never felt like they was out there by themselves, because they ain't take no step backs. Right. They still was at the top. They still now at the top. Can't nobody fuck with them. Everybody's still chasing them, I feel. Right. But it's just more so what we started. You know, I feel like I deserved more. You know, I should have been consistent, but I got the short end of the stick. Not to say it like that, but they would approach me in a manner in which they would never approach them. You feel me? Because I had more so of a friendship relationship with people instead of business. At all times, man, you know, that's more so what it fell out to. Like, I had more so of a friendship relationship and not so much of a business, like a brotherhood with guys. Because that's how I am. Like, if we get money together consistently, then that's what it is, bro. If you put money in my pocket and we got a mutual arrangement for a long period of time, I'm going to have some type of stock with you outside of just the money. Right. You know, I want to see you be successful like that. So that could be translated as a level of weakness. I learned, somebody told me after the fact, you know, as soon as you tell somebody, when you're doing business, bro, this is let's say just in any other avenue. In the event when somebody say I work on cars, right? In the event that I'm telling you I work on cars and I'm telling you my price, it don't even matter that you know my name. You know, an alternator costs this much, and that's it. You pay me, I do the work. Right. The next time you need something, you call my number, I come back and I do the work. You don't even need to know my name. You don't need to have any personal relationship with me. That is in business. That's how I handle business outside of battle rap. I'm conducting business with you. You don't need to know my name. You don't need to know where I stay. You don't need to know anything about me. this costs this much money. I'm going to provide you that each time, and you're going to pay me this much each time. And if you never speak to me again, we complete strangers. We never was on a personal relationship. But in the event that I make it personal, that's when you're going to ask for a discount. That's when you're going to ask for a player price. So I had to learn that. Keep it all business. Don't make nothing personal. Because as soon as you make it personal, they going to ask for the homeboy price. They going to ask for the player price. And you just shortchange yourself. No, you don't need to know my name. So in this new approach, basically when I say y'all not going to know my name, they not going to get personal with me. But I'm going to be the best young ill every time I'm on stage.
Yeah.
You know, but no, we're not going to be on a personal level, bro. It's more so business, all politics like that. And that'll protect me. That'll make it where I'm always protected. I never have to think twice about a situation. I know it's always business.
Right. You ain't got to worry about offending nobody or disappointing nobody and none of that. This is straight business.
Exactly.
Now, you making your return, man. Young Ill, Brizz, you know what I'm saying? You feel like you got a lot to prove right now? You know what I'm saying? He a heavy hitter.
Yeah, he a heavy hitter, but like all my battles, bro, what's so crazy is he a heavy hitter, but I'm battling him and I'm battling my storyline. So he not even an issue, dog. He cool. He decent.
He decent.
You know what I mean? But I'm saying compared to the people that I've battled, I've stood in front of, what can my expectations be from him when I've stood in front of Hollow the Don, Sue Surf, DNA, K Shine, Calico? Should we continue? Wow. He's not going. When people say that stuff to me, it's like I've stood in front of the worst that I'm gonna hear. When he's in front of me, it's not gonna sound like nothing. It's gonna sound like another person rapping to me. The biggest task at hand will be that he has the advantage that the people haven't seen me. They're more familiar with him. The new wave of fans. That's the only battle I have, bro. When I'm sitting in the house and I'm preparing, I understand the battle is not with him. I can battle him. I can out-rap him. But I have to make sure I communicate a storyline that is, relevant to what went on, as well as ice him. But he's never been, like, my opponent coming back has never been the biggest task for me. I'm going to ice him. I'm going to get them together. I'm going to write my lines. But I have to make sure in that storyline it's no holes for nobody to try to patch up when I get off stage. I dead him, put him in a casket, and the people champion me to go on to my next battle and put everything behind me based on me having a stellar performance outside it that exceeded their expectations. If I do that, it don't even matter if Brizz tie with me. If I give them a performance that exceeds their expectations, I win. Because my storyline, that storyline of negativity will end that night. And I will be, I'll be put back in position. Yeah.
Now, you watching from afar and seeing what's going on, do you feel like there's some adjustments you kind of got to make in your style or in your approach or the way you're writing? Just because the game has changed a little bit. I mean, you jump back in with Daylight, and you know what I mean? You look like you've been doing it every day. You know what I'm saying? Even when you jump in with the 2-on-2, you know what I'm saying? But do you feel like there's some small adjustments you got to make in terms of the style for today's fan, I would say?
The fans today like simple. They more so like simple. Because it's a larger, like in a large room, not to say it like that, large room battles, like the reaction, a lot of rappers, it's outside of lyrics now, as well as outside your lyrics. You got to control the crowd more, so I always had that. But now they play on that. Like, that's what they play on. The crowd's reaction, and that's pretty much it. I hear the crowd react to a lot of things differently than they wouldn't react to. Like I heard Brizz say when I was studying him, he said, I'm the shit. You better make sure your toilet working. And they went crazy. They was like, he said, I'm the shit. Better make sure your toilet working. and they was just going crazy. I'm like, I
I don't
said,
think you should
I'm
try
a
nothing like that though. I don't think you should try nothing
no
like that.
fuck.
You'll get booed. You'll get booed. Hey, listen, ill. You try some shit like that, you are gonna get booed.
Hey,
They ain't letting you do that.
man, they gonna throw apples and fucking bricks on stage. I'm not gonna be able to make it out the building, dude. That shit gone. I gotta be on my best behavior that night.
Mm.
And that's just how it is. But no, man, the culture advanced to be more mainstream and fan friendly. So I still gonna give them that shit, man. Some people not gonna be able to follow me in the building in certain excerpts of my battle, and I'm gonna do that deliberately.
Right.
When the crowd be quiet and they not feeling me and responding, that's deliberate because this not for the crowd. This for the camera. Y'all know y'all not gonna understand this in real time, and that's what got me here. Y'all guys understand everything in real time. What these guys saying. If there's 1,000 people in a room, should not every one of them be able to understand everything I'm saying in real time? Y'all gonna have to draw this tape back, man, and catch it back and say, oh, that's what he meant. Everything's in real time most of the time now, bro. You catch it right then and there.
And it's really like 3 battles now because you got the in the building, then you got the pay-per-view, people watching live on the pay-per-view, but then you got when it drop on YouTube, even, you know what I'm saying, it look different. You know what I'm saying? So you're right about that. It's more than just right there in that time in the building.
But let me say this, bro, because I never want to sound like I'm downplaying anything that's going on right now. I like everything that's going on as far as the setting of battles, the big scene settings. I like those. I like the small room settings. I'm more of a fan of a small room setting with 10 people or 20 people with a camera. Because I feel like there's no influence from a crowd. There's no nothing. Like, I like the whole round, quiet in the room, nobody hosting, people betting, and no security. That's how I like it.
That real,
for real.
That real shit.
Yeah, but that's not where it's at now. So I gotta appreciate where it's at now and say, hey, I do gotta do some adapting and make sure when I'm on stage, I'm in my jewelry, I'm in my best outfit, like I'm known to be. When everybody was dirty, I'll be up there looking like a star, giving the fans a show, and then just adapting to a big room setting, how I project, how my attitude on stage gonna have to be, adjusted to what's going on now. So that's why I study, look what's going on, and I can appreciate a lot what's going on now. I can appreciate a lot what's going on now. So I never want to sound like, a hater to say, like, oh, why he talking like that? He ain't even, these guys out here doing what they doing. They clowning, they getting busy. I watch the battles. Everybody I'm around in the city watch the battles and will speak on other guys like, this dude hot, this dude hot. So that's that. I never want to be looked at. I'm not desperate, bro. I'm not in a state of, like negativity where I'm looking at it like, oh man, I should be here, or I should have did this, or I should have did that. I was productive outside of battle rap. Mm-hmm. I've never been a guy that didn't be productive. If I wasn't rapping, just doing real estate, I was just doing credit repair. I just was down in Houston last year prior to my brother getting killed. I was working on my friend's album with him. I'll be productive outside of battle rap, but I know that's the biggest portion of my life. So if I'm not doing that, people will be like, bro, what the fuck are you doing? Regardless of what else I'm doing, they're like, dude, what the fuck? You're not battling? So, but I never want to be looked at as that guy that's like on the outside looking in like, man, fuck them. They not doing this or they not doing this. How come? If I was active, I'll be saying this. It'll be people saying that about me. That's not me, man. All I'm saying is I bring to the table what I bring to the table. I don't think it can be matched, and I'm ready to bring that back. But I don't never look at the culture and be like, this person doing this or this person doing this. If you ask battle rappers, I went in their inbox and big up them, and told them, hey, what's going on, dude? Like shit, man. You done took it far. Keep going with that shit. Keep going. If you real, I'm gonna give you that. So that's why I never get thrashed and drugged like that. People will wonder like, why do you always get an opportunity? So I carry myself, man. I don't. If I'm not in the culture, bro, I distance myself. I'm not out here bad talking nobody. I'm not bringing your name up when it come up. I'm not talking on you derogatory because I expect you not to do it about me.
Right.
So it's just a matter of me being excited to get back in and be a part of the culture. Something I help, build. So, and that's all. She gonna be dope.
Now, what? Let me ask you this. Are there any? Have you seen any of the like the up and coming talent, like the newer talent? Have you watched any of them? Really, or you don't? You just kind of watch the main head honchos of the game.
No, I tap in every now and then I got a guy, Nook. That's who. Nook a big battle rap fan. Like
Mm-hmm.
he watch everything. If you ask me about somebody and I don't know, and I ask him, he gonna tell me where they from, how many battles they had, who they battled, if they ever mention my name, if they know about me, if they follow me on Instagram. That nigga, he gonna know everything.
He know.
So as I fall back, yeah, and I got another person, 3D from he from San Antonio, but he stayed in East St. Louis. He the same way. They'll know you like they know all of it. So when I distance myself, they'll tell me, hey, no, you need to check this dude out or check this dude out. But like how I could put it, I haven't really been in tune to say. But if you give me a month or two, how I've been watching battles, I'm most definitely have my favorites. But I have to study the people that I intend on getting in the ring with. That's pretty much what I've been on now.
Mm-hmm.
Tapping into like people who I'm gonna see soon, trying to make sure the storylines adding up. Who have they battled?
Mm-hmm.
Who they lost to. Why would I battle them if I beat them? Who would it set me up to battle next that beat them? So
we
like
can
the new
expect
guys,
you back. We can expect you back for not just this battle, but battles down the line.
hey,
You back.
man, look, you don't know. That's what I'm trying to tell people. Like it's bigger than that. Like everything is together. Everything that the business that was fucked up, it got handled. Now, like it's all the way handled, bro. I'm chilling. I could battle whoever. I can give them a name.
Right.
Whoever I can give people now, I want to battle him.
Mm-hmm.
It's like that. So, like it always should have been. So that's why I really like, no, I never was a one in and out. It got that way because I started having to get it how I got it, man. Like somebody called me, oh, this is much money. Okay, cool. Let me go ahead and pop in out this. But it still ain't enough for me. But, hey, let me go ahead and do this because this is a good look. Daylight, oh, that's a good look. Heartless in St. Louis, oh, that's a good look. 2-on-2. Then when I double back and they try the business not right, it looked like we just stepped back. So which I can't really say y'all, can they expect me to do that? But no, man. Now it is the business better.
Mm-hmm.
I allowed that time. I guess that's the business is better. The paperwork is better. So of course, I'm writing with expectations to put up my back end when I get to my battle, as well as pick up my deposit for the next battle. That's how I do my business now. Mm-hmm. Like ain't no hold up, bro. I intend on having a couple battles this year.
Mm-hmm.
And probably be on a card that it's gonna be on a big surprise for people. I just keep saying that. And in a week, man, I'm just gonna start spilling the beans. This shit it's weighing on me too much. Like, how somebody tell you a secret and they be like, don't tell nobody, but the shit's so good, you're just like, what the fuck, man?
Right.
Like, you know what I'm saying? That's how it is now. Like they better start announcing shit or saying shit, bro. I'm gonna start announcing the shit for myself.
Right.
Sounding like I'm like Young Ill on his way at return. Do. I'm gonna just start doing my own blogs and shit. They don't be thrown off because it's time.
Yeah, it's time, man. We missed you, man. It's good to have you back, man. I can't wait to see this. I can't wait to see how you fare in the return, man. Do you think that kind of your expectations and what you feel like you deserve. Do you feel like your whole impact and being a part of the whole Midwest movement, when y'all was really rocking? I mean, y'all was really, really rocking. Y'all was really going to New York, and it was awesome. We coming up here to smoke y'all. We don't like y'all. Like, do you feel like that part made you feel like I deserve more within the culture?
No. I think I know.
Mm-hmm.
I know I deserve more. Like that was invoked everything that it is now. But see, I'm not from New York, so that can be dismissed. But prior to the Midwest movement, you could just see what battle rap was. And that's it.
Right.
Prior to the Midwest movement, you could see what battle rap was. We had to be used strategically to advance the culture. The East Coast couldn't do it by themselves because they already had it for years. They had it for years. So it needed a breath of fresh air. Mm-hmm. So when all of us collectively came as a unit up there, it was just something new. They were tired of seeing, when you heard somebody from New York battling somebody with a Chicago accent, it was a breath of fresh air. Mm-hmm. When you saw somebody from St. Louis battling somebody from New Jersey with a St. Louis accent, it was a breath of fresh air. Once that began to be common, that became the recipe for what the people wanted. So with me, man, I was more so in the forefront of it in regards to like entertainment, who's the favorite. I was more so in the forefront, bro, and they displayed that to me. URL displayed that to me at plenty times, bro, that I was my image was more acceptable to females, to the industry standard than other people. Because at times when they wanted to showcase it or put it out to the industry or professional entities, they would use me. You know what I'm saying? They'll put me and Conceited. They'll use that. I was the cleanest person. He was the cleanest person. Charlie Clips was on that card. B Magic was on that card. Rosenberg Raw, X Factor. They paid $100 to get in. They could have used anyone for that to take to BET to try to use the pilot. But they used me. So when people be saying it, they never talk about that because they're going to try to dismiss it. Do I think that I deserve more? I know I deserve more, bro. They know I deserve more. That's why I was always like that. Like, how could you? How dare you? You feel me? Nah, dog. Man, when I battled JC, the venue got shut down.
Mm-hmm. I remember that. I wanted to see that bad, too.
Now, listen to this. I bet you don't remember this, though. I shook their hand and told them, hey, man, I know shit fucked up for y'all. I'm going to fly down to Houston. Y'all get me together when y'all get me together on my back end. Y'all ain't got to pay me right here and now. I saw that venue get shut down. I saw y'all switch at the last minute. I'm going to fly down to Houston, man. Y'all holler at me in a week or so. Get my paperwork together and shoot it down to me. You didn't know that, bro. You feel me? Mm-hmm. They know that. You know what I'm saying? They charged $100 to go into the conceded battle. They came down here and shot me. And St. Louis shot a pilot of me, my brother, my neighborhood, all to go to New York. And next thing, I never got this just to say, bro, how everybody perceived the situation. I never got a phone call back on what happened with that pilot. What was the outcome? But Smack and them went to they was on 106th and Park. URL TV, they all on 106th and Park on Freestyle Friday. I never went on 106th and Park and met and met anybody from there. I never went to BT. I never had any results from that. And so that was like the aggravation, but we kind of got that up under us and behind us. And I wasn't overly compensated for that battle. Anytime I wasn't overly compensated for that battle. My overhead battle was my highest paid battle, bro. That's the most I ever got paid. I just told you. That was my highest paid battle, bro. From my overhead battle. Anything prior to that, I got paid the most for my overhead battle, and that was a local league. Mm-hmm. So I'm telling you, back then, I ain't never really get no big check. I just was putting in my work because I felt like that all was gonna come in the back end, and it eventually did. I had to work for everything I got. Like when people say I'm the coldest, or I'm in the top 5, I had to work for that, bro. When you go back, people, go watch the Sue Surf versus Young Ill battle and look at the people on stage when Surf rapping and look on the people on stage when I'm rapping, but I'm cutting up. I beat them all 3 rounds, my opinion. But when I'm cutting up,
it's a classic.
You
won all 3 rounds. You got all 3 rounds. It's a classic, though.
He was short-winded that battle. He was short-winded that battle. So, but if you see people in the background, bro, when I'm rapping, they are trying their best not to react. And in some senses, I had to just replay it to get back in my field, like get back in my same demeanor, my same confidence, my same approach. Like, fuck everybody in this building. I don't give a fuck if y'all rocking with me. I'm finna ice y'all favorite guy. This y'all favorite guy? This y'all token nigga? I'ma ice him. And y'all gonna be quiet then. Be silent. Don't respond then. But guess what? You riverize the sound of my zipper. How could you not react to that? You gonna react. He ain't got nothing to come back with that. You know, so pulling out the belt, you gotta react, even though y'all don't, because it's like, dang.
When you pulled out that belt, Head Ice he had to give it up. Like when you pulled out the belt and start whooping that nigga, man.
No, Ice the only one who was giving me reaction the whole battle. I say that about Head Ice. He was rocking with me. Like my cousin had to tell me. I was so into it, I reached back and shook Hitman's hand. He was like, dude, did you leave Ice hanging? I had to come back because Ice was reaching out to me like, get busy, nigga. He wasn't on that shit. But everybody else, in the end of my first round, when I said Bilal, it sounded like I'm calling Martin Lawrence from House Party. Mook hating ass was up front and was like, Rex said that. This at a point, bro, where I was basically a nobody in battle rap. I was getting my name, but you in the front row talking about some Rex said that. Why? Because you feel like I'm invading your personal space. The king has arrived, nigga. Bow the fuck down. Yeah, that's it. Y'all don't like that, do y'all? I get off this motherfucker stage. Y'all know what happened. Come take a picture and shit, man. But y'all wasn't rocking with me when I was on this stage, dog. I had to work for y'all respect. I had to work for every ooh, shit. I had to work for that in every battle. And then probably like my 3rd, 4th time up, then it became neutral. But they was when I was first coming up there, it wasn't no love, nigga. It was niggas wanted to see me lose. Man, even look at Smack's face, man, when I'm rapping. Like, look at Smack's face when I'm rapping, bro. It's been like, at first, I don't know if he knew it, bro. I used to be like, Smack used to be like, man, throughout the years, throughout the battles, we developed the relationship where it was on neutral grounds. But it's just like, damn, we don't know what these out-of-town niggas up to. They invading our territory. Are they okay to like? Are they okay to be cool with? What are they up to?
Man, y'all was supposed to go up there. Y'all was supposed to go up there and be sacrificial lambs. Y'all wasn't supposed to go up there smoking them niggas like that.
Yeah, bro. And you know it because you follow it. It wasn't supposed to go like that, so they had to change the storyline once motherfuckers start performing and showing up. They like, okay, we could do something with this. Actually, we need to take this a different approach. But you know what I mean? Like, it's crazy because it's so much history, man. There's so much. It's like we could talk forever and forever about it because that impact, like, it's like the golden era of battle rap that was, and I'm just blessed to be a part of it. So I take no negativity away from it. We show all the out of town cats that it was a outlet there, bro. You ain't have to just be the coldest battle rapper in your city and then die and don't nobody know about you or just get old and stop rapping. Man, you can straight make an imprint in the battle game nationally. It's an outlet there now, like URL here, all the other leagues here. You know what I mean? So that the impact that we had going up there, if anybody try to downplay it or dismiss it, a lot of these guys that's from the East Coast got their career jumped off by battling us. It wouldn't have happened like that if they was just battling each other. So anybody that try to talk and downplay that, they not real. Those are the type of guys I don't really rock with on. I don't really care about their opinions. I don't entertain them because that's not real. That's like me saying if I would have went to Tallahassee and started battling down there, I would have had the same impact. No, I had to go up to New York where everybody was respected, where everybody was looked at like the killers. I had to go up there and hold my own up there. You know, if I never did that, I couldn't be able to talk on this phone with you with this much confidence. I lived through that. I went up there. I was in the jungle by myself, no security. We was always up there by ourselves, wanting to take back respect, not money. I wasn't going up there for no money. That happened in the later on. I was going up there for respect when I went up there for Fight Club. They had $10,000 on the table. I flew up there in the hotel room. I lost. I ain't get nothing, but I did get a free trip. I got networking connections. I met Dame Dash, Jim Jones. 40 Cal. Met a lot of people. So it was always the respect I was taking back, representing my city. Then as the game advanced, it started becoming about the business where I had to adjust and stop degrading myself, not requesting what I'm worth. You know, that crept up on me, bro. These guys now coming out, they already know they should get paid because they not doing it. It's respect, but they coming in knowing that they should get paid because other guys get paid. But at a point where no one was getting paid, it was a level of respect that we were out to get. And that's why we were doing it. I was doing all other things to get money. But as far as battling, man, they going to respect me. You know what I'm saying? And that's the level of respect that I have for everybody out of my class. Because when we were in our cities battling to get attentions, we were betting money. We weren't getting paid in contract. We were betting. If you lost, you and all your friends were going home broke. Wasn't none of that. Oh, I'm getting this no matter what. You get up here and lose, your circle gonna be upset, man. Because before the battle, I'm sitting here, bro. This the temperature. This the climate of a battle before smack. I'm in the room. I got bets on ill. I got 500 on ill. Somebody else. Okay, I got 500. Hey, I got 100. I got 100. I got 100. Okay, I got 100. Man, I got $2,000. Who want to match my 2,000? Who want to match my 2,000? Nobody. Y'all ain't got no money in here. Y'all ain't got no money. I got it. Boom. Okay. That's how it was. You know, boom. So, okay, first round, third round. Who the judges? It's a few judges, but it's guns in the building. Ain't nobody finna go home if they feel like they lost, man. So the judges, we need another round. We can't judge it. We need another round. We need another round. Even money. If it's, you know what I'm saying, it's even. If it was too close to judge, even money. Everybody get their money back. It's a dead money. Shake hands, respect, bro. Like that. But wasn't none of that. Another round. Wasn't none of that friendship. The judge talking about he won. I wish you would, if it ain't clear, I wish you would say somebody beat me back then and they ain't win. And it's all this money on the table. Guns up in here. If there aren't, you know.
That shit was different,
I'm just saying,
man.
bro, it was a different climate. So I'll be standing in front of these niggas now. Bro, you wouldn't even say what you were saying to me if we was in a closed setting studio and $5,000 on the table with somebody who know they ain't leaving without their money. You wouldn't be doing all that. You have to be kind of disrespectful in a respectful manner. And that's how I carry myself even to this day. All my disrespect is respectful because I know that battle dude is like, oh, you mad because I'm styling up. Clock, boom, right to the hip, coming off the hip with something. Mm-hmm. When I was going to New York, my mama used to be like, baby, be safe. You going up there with that battle? You going up there with that battle? Be safe. You're going up there by yourself. Be safe. Because she knew the temperature. They used to be talking New York versus St. Louis.
There was no security.
They weren't happy for us to come up there. Yeah, we are security. We sticking together. You know, it's just it. And I don't think a lot of these guys could survive in that climate. Like, long live Tech 9. I heard somebody, not to shed no light on the guy name, but it was some inappropriate things that were said.
He's a clown.
And
you know who you are. You're a clown.
So like that. But just to say, bro, if I'd have disrespected any particular barrel, any particular artist to that magnitude back then, bro, I wouldn't have been able to slide up there like I was, bouncing in and out. They showed me the same respect I showed them at all times. Mm-hmm. Say what you want to. Oh, they hate y'all. Bro, they came to me with the same respect that I came to them. They never laid a hand on me. They never robbed me. I got paid inside the venue after I battled. Got home to the hotel safe every time. I ain't never had no issues, bro, because it's a level of respect I carried. And then when I got up there, it was the same thing. A lot of these guys be online saying stuff and doing stuff and then see you in person and reach out to shake your hand. And it's like, that's how I know it's mainstream now. Mm-hmm. And I can appreciate that because they can always separate me as somebody. Ill don't be on that. Ill be on some straight. Ill Ice Pack be wilding out. He be on some crazy ass shit. That nigga just will not show up to a battle if they try to pay him $1,000. He will like, the nigga just, we don't know about him. He'll just get lost. He don't give a fuck about none of this fame shit. And, you know, that's how they view me, I feel like. And that's cool with me because I don't want to be identified and classed with none of that goofy shit, man. Like, nothing goofy whatsoever. I want it to be upstanding gentlemen. Right. Classify me as somebody that get respect that can come to any city because he show respect, he show love. You know, he know how to come correct. You know, y'all not, most of these guys they not like me, bro. They not from a background like me. I travel a lot. I be in different environments amongst people that, you know, amongst wolves, man. So I know how to get received. I know how to warrant a level of respect. And, you know, from people is by how you respect them. The level of respect you show. If I come to you with respect and you able to come to me like a clown, that makes you a clown. And I don't have to worry about you because all the respectful gentlemen in the room going to stand up against the clown. If I'm in St. Louis and a clown acting out, somebody from New York going to check him. I don't have to worry about that. A battle rapper from New York going to check the fuck out of him because you're a clown. Ain't nobody going to rally behind the clown. So if I'm a clown and I'm traveling trying to battle, I can expect nobody to stand up for me and have my back. When I was going to New York, it'll be some guys from New York to this day that be checking the shit out of niggas from New York trying to get up on me or call themselves making slick comments around guys from New York. It's guys from New York City, bro, that's going to ride on something for me first before guys in St. Louis that I know personally. And I'll never dismiss that. That's the level of respect that we should uphold as battle rappers. And it ain't always that now. And that's kind of like a reason why I draw back and not even want to listen to stuff, like not even want to involve myself because I didn't know how to separate the two. Like, oh, this industry is kind of mainstream now. And that's just a way of people getting attention to things that they do and say, even about me. Your downfall going to be an opportunity for people to get retweets on. So you can't be mad about that if somebody jump out the window and want to retweet. You just got to know that that's what type of space that they maneuvering in and just go with it. Like, it's all right, that's you.
Now, seeing like you come from them environments and those type of rooms, how do you feel about the culture now in terms of everything it's doing, in terms of uplifting the artists? I mean, you got Verb, you know, him and Lux, that's a big battle. You know, the whole culture is excited about that. You got Hitman and Conceited on Wildin' Out. Sue Surf album was like #2 on the Apple Music. You know, it seemed like the guys in the culture is really elevating and doing big things outside of it. How do you feel about that?
I love it. I love it with all of my heart, bro. I love it. You want to know why?
Why?
When I saw, yeah, you know, man, Hitman the elite. He's the epitome. So I love the fact that he up there because anybody that can connect me to him, I like to be like, fuck you, nigga. You still ain't shit. You're still climbing. Fuck you. You can dismiss anything I want to do, but hey, you're still climbing. You still got to get to a level that's elite. You're not elite yet. You still in the same thing. When I see Surf on Vlad TV, checking Vlad for getting people indicted and shit. Wasn't no other rapper intelligent enough to, put it in that sense. I saw him, I'm like, damn, no one has ever came at Vlad like that. But we battle rappers though. The industries try to dismiss everything we bring to the table. They have done it forever before it was so big and mainstream. Mm-hmm. So to see people navigating outside of the battle rap world and still being successful, yeah, I love that, because they're going to continue to try to dismiss and discredit it as, it's something that's not, this is not industry standard. This is a whole different industry. If you haven't noticed, it's been advancing for 10 years. You better jump on the bandwagon. Some people don't even make music, bro. When they 12, they not even getting in the studio. Little kids, they watching us, looking up to us, and they writing battle bars in hopes to be on URL one day. You know what I'm saying? So the level of where the culture at now, how people able to advance and branch off into other stuff, man, I love that. I love it. If it's whoever it is, bro, if you a battle rapper and I see you in a different light, if you shooting movies, you on Wildin' Out, you on tour with another mainstream artist, I look at that as a stamp for the culture. Y'all can't downplay the culture. Y'all can't dismiss the culture. Y'all need to get over here and try to catch some of the wave, some of the backlash to help your career when it's not dwindling. Because for 10 years, battle rap has over 10 years, battle rap has continued to expand and innovate, rap, bring hip-hop back to where it's supposed to be. Mm-hmm. We're only, that's like the only genuine, raw element of hip-hop that's still here, battle rapping. You know what I mean? So I love it, bro. It's like, that's how I see it. I can see myself in every battle rapper because I'm still out here, bro. Yeah. So anything another man accomplishes is something that I can accomplish. It gives me hope. It gives me a surety, like, yeah, keep pushing it, bro. I want all y'all to take it up there. I'm right behind you. I'm right behind you. Just like that.
Man, that's dope, man. So y'all heard it here first, man. The king has arrived, man. It's time for y'all to bow down again. Let them know, man.
Yeah. Let them know, bro. Leave your shoes at the doorstep. The king is his own. We got to get another one in, bro. We're going to have to get another one in, like, after everything drop or whatever. Mm-hmm. We're going to come back and do another one, like, let these guys know everything I said. Like, because then they'll have a full picture of, okay. Yeah, that's what Ice Pack was talking about. He just ain't a crazy, wild St. Louis nigga, man. Okay, cool.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Definitely. I appreciate your time, bro. I got to tell you this before we end this, man. Out, man, whether you have one more battle or 10 more battles, man. Where I'm from, the Midwest, you a staple and a legend forever, bro. Forever, man. Like, real talk.
Man, thank you so much for that, bro. Always, when somebody tell me that, man, it means a lot to me because that's all I set out to do. All I wanted to do was just be remembered in this stuff, bro. Let my gift be national and let people remember me. So y'all helped me get through a rough patch in my life. I'll say that about the fans. I do want to say this before I get off this show, bro. Man, I suffer from depression, man. It's in my family. It's in my family background. You know what I mean? Outside of everything that deals with battle rap, bro, I suffer with that. I still deal with that to this day, but it's that level of understanding. Man, the fans help me get through everything. They'll reach out to me so many times. Bloggers will reach out to me. Interviewers will reach out to me. Y'all make me feel larger than life, man. That's why I say it'll hurt my feelings when my fans don't take to me, because throughout the roughest patch of my life, people that's around me right now, close that I can reach out and touch, would not say the things to me and put in my spirit and my mental to invoke me snapping out of whatever I was thinking about. It was always a Twitter mention or a Facebook inbox or an Instagram inbox, or, it was always that where I'd be like, damn, bro, I really need something to people like, these dudes straight tripping that I'm not around. They love me to death. So when I say I love my fans, I can't speak for nobody else. I know I love my fans, and I'm going to give them exactly what they've been missing, bro, because they deserve that from me. So with you telling me that, it just adds to what I'm saying. I had to at least get that off to let you know. I appreciate that, bro. I take that. I receive that. It's in my spirit. And that's what's gonna make me a killer. That's what's gonna make me a killer again. Knowing that y'all still out here, there's people out here that still know what's up, man. But I got a lot of people to show. But keep rallying behind me, keep championing behind me, bro. Anytime you need me, wherever you need me, I'm there, man. So I appreciate you having me once again. Yeah.
Definitely, man. That's Young Ill, man.
Fly fan.
Shout out to Nook, man.
Yeah, shout out to Nook. Fly fan.